Good morning guys, welcome to the vlog. Starting the vlog on the skateboards. We've got Jack just there and Meg just behind him on the pennyboard. So today's video, we're going to go out and do some steel wool photography, which is coming later. So if you've clicked on the video to go and see that, then click on the time just here. It'll take you straight to it. Really spills it everywhere.
Hold it? I'll hold
it. You got to the girl's house. Esther, did you have some?
I did the pasta.
Okay. Esther and Raph have made us a lovely dinner tonight. Before we go out on our little adventure, let's take some lovely photos. Are you excited to take photos?
Yeah.
I hope it works. Thanks, Raph.
If it doesn't work, they'll be fun anyway.
Yeah, it'll be good. Can I have some cheese? I can't do it. I've got to film.
I just missed it.
Oh god, I nearly spilled it again.
Meow.
Oh.
It's a bit watery, guys. I'm sorry.
That's alright. Steel wool photography. So if you don't know what it is, it's basically when you combine your camera with a whisk and some steel wool and finally a lighter. Before you start that, you've always got to have a coffee. Anyway. So, first of all is the camera settings you're going to need. So basically, for steel wool photography to work best, you need a camera that you can change the ISO, the shutter speed, and preferably the aperture as well. So for these photos that we took, we used a shutter speed of about 8 to 10 seconds. You can go up to 15 seconds if you like. The longer you leave the shutter open, the more of the sparks you're going to capture, but I think 8 to 10 seconds was what we used, which worked best. ISO. So ISO is how sensitive the camera's sensor is to light. So basically for this photography, you are going to be in a dark location, so you might think you might need a higher ISO for darker locations, but you actually want the opposite. You want a low ISO of about 50 to 200, I think we used about 100, to capture all the light emitted from the sparks as you spin it around. Once you've got your camera set up on a tripod, you want to get your sieve and your steel wool. Now the steel wool has to be quite a fine steel wool. You can get this off Amazon, I think. I'll leave a link in the description where you can get the steel wool. You want to break off a piece of it, about this big, and then sort of open it up like this. Just like that. And now what you want to do is you want to attach this sieve to a piece of string, which is what we did. Attach it to a piece of string, and then you're going to set fire to this with a lighter, and as you do that, it's going to start sparking, and you're going to spin it around and around your head with the string. Meanwhile, someone on the camera is going to press go on the camera to open that shutter for about 8 to 10 seconds, as I said, and you should get a few images like this. You are working with fire here, so you've got to be careful. Maybe take a bottle of water with you just in case. I mean, the sparks only last for about maybe 10 seconds, and then they hit the ground and they go out straight away, so it's pretty safe, but just make sure you do it in sensible places. Don't light up fields of wheat and stuff. Apparently concrete areas work best for capturing all the light bouncing off objects and stuff, so concrete areas are best. Before we did the steel wool photography, we decided that we were going to do something different, which is what I've done before. We did it on holiday in Mallorca last year, which is when you use your phone, to also create these sort of like shape effects, which are really cool. So what you do is you get your phone, just type in, say, a pink colour like this, just type in the colour, make sure it's nice and bright on your phone, and then you're going to press start on the camera, and everyone's going to do sort of shapes like this, nice and slowly, and you should get a few images that look like this. everyone was doing different shapes. It looked quite cool. We also did a few where you point the light into your face, which also come out quite cool. We took a few of those. I'd say recommend starting off with those, because that sort of makes sure you got the camera set up well. If it's too light, you can bring down the ISO a bit, or if it's too, I don't know, if there's too much movement in the shot, you might want to bring the shutter speed down a little bit. But yeah, just use it to get the focus set up well as well. The person behind the camera, as soon as you see the initial fire, the sparks, is when you want to hit start on the camera, which will then open that shutter speed for the 10 seconds. You spin it around. You can either spin it around your head like this. We spun it around like this. The sparks go everywhere, and that's how you create basically really cool still wall photography. If you want to see more still wall photography on the channel, then leave a like on this video and we'll get out and do some more. It was cut short a bit, the session, because the police came and we didn't want to push it too far. They hadn't seen us do the sparks, but we just said we were doing it with our phones. But I wasn't too sure whether we should or shouldn't be doing it. Obviously it was pretty safe. We had all the precautions. We had water with us, so if anything had a caught fire, we could have put it out straight away. But yeah, just be sensible with it. If you do any photography of this kind for yourself, and you want to share it with the vlog, then tag me on Instagram and I'll put them in the next couple of vlogs. Put all of the settings in the description below. But yeah, that's how you do it with a camera. Just be safe with it. See you again soon and stay intrepid. Bye.